Okay, since I'm such an awkward person, I'm going to play this game where I'm going to have to read the stuff and be less awkward, and that's gonna fix everything because I'm very awkward. Okay, let's just make a new game. This is a fictional interactive narrative. Any character resemblance to real life people are purely coincidental. I don't know how to go next. Okay. Also, please know that the following game is made for PG-16 audiences. Please know that sexual/violent themes are explored in the game. Trigger warnings, abuse, implied rape, and suicide. You have been warned. Please enjoy.
Why,
Okay.
hello. My, aren't you a gorgeous sight? Can I be honored enough to know your name?
Oh, well, thank you. It's not going. Okay. Jaden. There we go.
A lovely name for a lovely person like you.
Thank you.
Wonderful.
Eric, do your job.
Very well. This game was produced by Seraphim Entertainment under the direction of Michaela Laws and is powered by Ren'Py Visual Novel Engine. We truly hope you'll enjoy this story. I know I'll enjoy it since you'll be in it.
Well, I hope I enjoy it.
Eric.
Oh, someone's angry.
Fine, fine. Farewell, my...
Oh, I skipped it. Oops, okay.
Come on! Is that all you got?
Wanna try me, asshole? Crap! Missed.
Let's retreat for now.
No kidding. Let's get out of here.
That's right. You better run, you stupid punks! Stay out of our territory!
Call it fate or call it coincidence. That one moment of violence started a chain of events I will never forget.
This formula, created in the 70s, is one of the most important in the field of financial theory. It is used to calculate the price of European-style options and is widely used by option marketers, though there are some discrepancies that are now corrected with the modern viewpoint.
Rain. It's been a long time since we've gotten rain around here, but it is the season for rainy weather, so it's not exactly that surprising. Personally, I loved the sound of it. The way the raindrops fell, like soft tapping of fingers, it was soothing. Even looking at the droplets hit the glass of the window was strangely calming. Okay. For this reason, I felt lucky for having a seat next to the window, though I did spend more time staring outside than I did paying attention in class. The lecture, blah blah. Oops, I skipped it again. How do I go back? I don't know. Okay. I done goofed. And all since the period right before lunch, all I could think about was doing other things in my free time. Okay, I don't know what I did, but enter. No, I click. Okay. I was only taking this class because it was mandatory. If up to me, I would probably have taken another course. Luckily, it was my senior year, so after this semester would mean the end of high school courses forever. Thank God for that. I didn't hate high school. It was kind of... I don't even know how to pronounce that word, so I'm just going to skip over it, okay? How the days drifted on and on as if there were no end to it. The only thing I really enjoyed about going to school was meeting my friends and hanging out with them, but that was kind of it. In short, I was done with high school. The start of second semester brought a note of finality to it. I had applied to many universities the semester prior, and I was expecting replies sometime in the next few months. It seems like the start of something new, something that will change. That is, if things could change. I stared at the faint outline of raindrops in the distance. For now, I was stuck in this classroom. Same girl, same.
Miss Anderson.
Miss Phillips' raised voice interrupted my train of thought. Just when I was thinking about class, I quickly turned my head face the teacher. Hopefully she didn't pick me just because she knows I wasn't spacing out. Yes, ma'am?
Would you care to name the equation I set up on the blackboard?
Oh, I think I read about it in a textbook last night. It should be the Black-Scholes model of formula. I can't pronounce some of the stuff. Please forgive me.
Very good as always, Miss Anderson.
Anderson, it followed me wherever I went. Most people didn't really know me by my first name, but rather by my surname. No doubt that the surname was trademark of the internationally famous and philanthropic Anderson family toys, and because the founder was my own grandfather. Suzu, one of my best friends, turned around and proudly gave me a punch to the shoulder.
Kick-ass girl.
Oh, I already like her. She's cool. From beside me I heard Naomi, another one of my friends, clearing her throat in obvious disapproval of Susie's choice of words.
She means good job.
Miss Capini,
Oi.
care to tell me who the creators of this formula were?
Some guys named Black and Scholes.
Fisher Black and Myron Scholes.
Very good, Miss Patterson.
Better study next time, Suzu. Be like us and study once in a while.
Susie rolled her eyes and slouched in her chair as Naomi gave her a small smack. She always pouted when Naomi showed her up. Oh, I don't know what I did again.
That's the end of today's lecture. Now, let's separate into groups and work on your projects. Remember, everything is due on Monday. Go ahead now.
Before I knew it, Susie and Naomi had scooted their desk to align with mine, and we turned into the Three Musketeers. Whenever the teacher let the students decide on groups, we always grouped together in our little trio. It was sheer stroke of luck we all managed to be in the same class, so we had to at least take the opportunity and stick together as much as we could. Besides, we were most comfortable around each other than, say, compared to being around any other classmates. And it just made sense to put our heads together for any kind of project. Took out the poster we were working on and rolled it open onto the 3 desks. We were pretty much finished with fulfilling most of the guidelines for the project, though we did still have to add a few finishing touches here and there. After working on making the poster a bit prettier, we sat back and inspected our work and see what we still had to do. Naomi, as usual, was the first to look for any issues. She lightly tapped her pencil against her chin, staring intently at the project.
Alright, so let's see. We finished the budgeting section, the building leasing, and the cost for labor. What else do we need?
Susie straightened up to look at the poster and stroked her chin. After a few seconds, her face brightened and she spoke up.
How about a company name?
Oh, that sounds nice.
Huh? Did we really skip over that?
Of course we did. You always go straight into the logical statistics and stuff that you completely skip over the fact. We need a name for our project.
At least we caught it this time. What do we name it?
Not sure. What do you think?
It always came down to me whenever there was something to be named or titled. I was a master at the ending discussion, even when I didn't want to be.
I like Trinity Corporations.
That is way too predictable. How about the Dragon Company?
I don't like that one that much.
What do dragons have to do with our project?
What? It's a totally unpredictable name. It's hot.
But our company sells bubble gum.
Who said we can't produce spicy bubble gum?
What do you think?
I'm gonna side her.
What do you think?
Both of them looked at me expectantly, even though I wasn't quite sure myself. I didn't really want to choose sides, but if it were up to me, I would say...
Bah, fine. Be lame.
Alright, now that we've decided on a name, now what?
As we ended our name game, a giggle scrambled my thoughts. Huh? Who was that?
Ignore it. It's just Lisette.
Ooh, obviously I don't like her. I looked over my shoulder to see her laughing with her circle of friends, mostly comprised of popular people that were practically friends to everyone in the school. and as a result everyone in the school knew them. In the center of it all was the set, all white. She sat with a posture that indicated she was still working, but that she also was ready to casually chat about her day. She had an endearing balance of charismatic and awkward, which was readily apparent when she first talked to someone. It was easy to make her smile laugh. She was quite the comedian as well. Basically, she was perfect. Not that she was like a robot or something, but she was the student everyone else wanted to be. So it was bright, easygoing, and above all, had a future laid out right in front of her. Unlike the average student, she knew what she wanted to do after high school, and as a result, she was confident and ambitious, though sometimes it could rub a lot of people in the wrong way. Moreover, I had known her ever since I was young, but it had ultimately resulted in a rivalry that continued today. Of course, my friends knew what was between us, and upon seeing me glance at her, they shifted their attention to her.
She doesn't even look like she's working, in my opinion.
She probably is, but she's too much of a stuck-up priss to allow herself to look like she's actually doing work.
Oh, come on, Suzu. She may be a little off-putting, but she's not the giant priss that you're making her seem to be.
The day she isn't a priss is the day I turn into you.
What's that supposed to mean?
Never mind. It's about time. Let's bail.
Unsurprisingly, Suzu was the first out of the classroom, slinging her backpack over her shoulder with ease as she quickly strolled out the door.
Her seat isn't even closest to the exit, and she always manages to be the first one out of the door. I don't think I'll ever understand that.
Honestly, same, Suzu, same. I would be the first out of the classroom as well. I wish I was as fast as her getting out of here. Naomi folded her arms and closed her chest, giving me a disappointed look.
Oh, not you, too. She's turning you into a delinquent.
Haha, it's a joke, Naomi.
Well, it's not really funny.
I got her mad.
You guys are slow. Are you coming or what?
Yes, Suzu.
We heard you the first time. Not everyone has rocket boosters attached to their legs when the bell rings.
Oh, that's a good chai latte.
Are you kidding me? That class was ridiculously boring. Even Miss Valedictorian here was dozing off a bit.
Haha, I do have to admit I was spacing out. And just because I answered one question doesn't mean I'm automatically a valedictorian.
Okay, so it wasn't too
Self-voicing
interesting.
enabled.
But you should at
Jaden
least
Egg.
pay attention when Phillips is
Self-voicing
talking about the
disabled.
important parts.
Oh my god, I pressed something and I probably heard that, but I didn't mean to press it. Oh my god.
So you finally admit it. We're finally on the same wavelength. Welcome to the club, Patterson.
Please, don't call me by my last name. This isn't the classroom. And never in a million years will we ever see things eye to eye.
Despite this, they both burst out into laughter. Normally anyone would think that the opposites like them would never associate with each other. But even though they were different, their friendship somehow made a lot of sense.
Alright, so where are we heading to first? Cafeteria? I think we can all agree that we're really hungry, especially after hearing about our company's line of deliciously spicy bubblegum.
Who would even buy that? I wonder.
Me? I would pay good money to get a taste of it.
Haha, you do like spicy food after all. We entered. I almost spilled my chai latte on my laptop and I was gonna cry. We entered the cafeteria, a bustling room filled with the aromas of different kinds of foods. As we got in line, we ordered meals and chatted freely. Oh, I pressed the wrong thing again. Oh my god.
Cajun fries and the spicy chicken burger for me. That's my definition of a good meal.
I don't like spicy food.
I'll take a tuna sandwich and some juice. You're probably going to need water or something to curb all that spicy flavor, Suzu.
I can't be tamed by the likes of that. If it's spicy, then it's gotta be all or nothing.
You're crazy.
Hell yeah, I'm crazy.
I think I'm getting a migraine.
I think I'll go with what Naomi's having. A tuna sandwich sounds pretty good right about now anyway. Once we get our food, we settled down at one of the empty tables, putting her backpacks aside to finally dig into the food. Susie leaned back in a chair, tilting it back so she could rest her feet on the table by her food.
Alright then, is there anything we want to talk about?
Bored already?
I know, let's talk about...
Say boys, and I will never speak to you ever again.
Aw, why not?
What's so interesting about talking about guys? Not like any of us are gonna get boyfriends anytime soon.
So fun talking about guys.
We don't know that. What if one of us does get a boyfriend?
Like that's going to happen, Naomi. Look at us. I'm a tiny Italian. You're a ditzy blonde.
Oh, I'm a tiny Italian too.
Hey!
No offense. And Anderson here. Well, I guess she could land a boyfriend or girlfriend if she wants.
Or girlfriend?
She can be a lesbian if she wants.
True.
That's okay, Suzu. I'm not sure I want a boyfriend yet.
Why not? It's our senior year. Might as well get a boyfriend.
Boys are stupid though.
Maybe she's just not interested in a relationship, Suzu.
Self-voice.
Alright.
Well,
Oh my god.
it really wasn't about what.
I can't. Okay, I fixed
Self-voicing
it.
disabled.
Oh my god, I did it again. I can't believe it. And now I missed a bunch, and now I'm sad. Don't get me wrong, I am an open person, but there are not many interesting guys in school to go out with. Who knows? Time will tell. Naomi looked at me, wanting to continue the conversation. However, before she could speak, the speaker of the cafe, the speakers in the cafe started up, and an announcement echoed through the cafeteria.
Miss Anderson, please come to the main office immediately. Please bring your things with you.
This doesn't seem good.
Oh my.
Looks like our plans have been cut short. The men in white coats have finally come to get you.
Suzu, don't joke around. What if it's serious?
Fine. If something happens, just call us.
Funny enough, something did happen. And boom, I'm gonna end this here because I like some mystery. Bye guys. Have a super fantastic day and I'll see y'all later. Bye. Okay, it's kind of still that up simply negligible, but okay, I will change it, I promise. I just need to figure out what I'm gonna say. Okay, bye.